And now we'll reassemble the valve. First, take the packed bonnet assembly and slide it over the stem assembly, using the packing tool sleeve to keep the packing in place. Next, take the timing shims and reinstall them on top of the bonnet. It's a good idea at this point to put a little never-sees on the shims. Next, assemble the bonnet assembly and stem assembly into the yoke assembly approximately halfway. At this point, you want to be sure that you've got nickel never-sees on all of the valve threads except for the stem. It's important to remember that the clamp bolt torque, the yoke torque, the stem torque, and the gland torque specific torques can be found in Conval servicing instructions. These should be referred to prior to final assembly of the valve. Now we can install the yoke assembly, stem assembly, and bonnet assembly onto the body. Note that the gland is as full open as we can get it, and the stem is at mid-travel. This prevents the packing from being crushed during the torquing of the yoke, and the stem from being crushed against the seat during the torquing of the yoke. At this point, we'll torque the yoke up, making sure to come up at least to the match mark line or slightly beyond to ensure proper bonnet tightness. Take the clamp bolt out of the backside thread of the yoke, remove the fender washer, reapply nickel never-sees to the clamp bolt, reinsert it onto the right-hand side of the yoke, tighten the clamp bolt firmly, assemble the adapter, the handle goes on, fender washer goes on, flat washer, hex nut, and tighten it. Bring the valve stem to its full open position. Now the valve is fully assembled and ready for packing adjustment. First, with the Conval integral gland wrench, tighten your gland. Next, with Conval's dog bone gland wrench, continue to tighten the packing until you come to the spec in the servicing instructions. At this point, cycle the valve stem full closed and full open 3 times. Repeat this procedure both on the gland and the stem 3 more times. Now your valve's ready for service. With reasonable access and the right tools and parts, this whole job should take about an hour for the small size valves and about 2 hours for the larger size valves.